Hey there, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
Hey there, crypto friends. How we doing out there today? Welcome to the Crypto Happy Hour. Give me 1 second here, make one little adjustment, and we will get rolling here. All right, how we doing out there today? Let's have a look first here at BTC USD, the Bitcoin. As you see, we're right here, and we're almost going to head down to that buy zone, reclaim this trade once again. So we're looking at support at the 54,255.77 and resistance here at the 26,404 for BTC.USD. Pardon me 1 second. I've got a little issue to deal with. Very funny here. Check one thing. Okay, everything looks good. All right, moving on to Ethereum, ETH, USD. Ethereum, we have a little breakout going on here, 2350.00. Let's go ahead and change that for you. We can do a little bit better. There we are. Let's try it. Support 2377.40. Got up there to the 2452.37 for resistance. We got the red line there. The 12-day moving average crossed over the blue, which is the 26-day moving average. So we have all those moving averages in the right configuration for us. As we move on to BNB.USD, Binance Coin. Binance Coin continued to inch its way up towards that all-time high. So looking at support to hold at 553.75. And resistance at 595.04. For BNB USD, look at Cardano, ADA, USD. Cardano sideways action, Jackson here doing some consolidating. And we do see that 12-day moving average curling up, so we're having real difficulty getting above that 100-day. Still going to watch that resistance up there at the 1.287 and support holding at the 1.199. For ADA, Cardano. We'll move on now to DOT.USD, PolkaDot. PolkaDot doing a hokey pokey with the support at 33.026. I thought I'd throw that in there. And resistance up at the 36.574. Same thing here, consolidation, but we do have the moving averages inverted, which means we have the 100-day, which is the longest time average, over the 26 and over the 12. So that's sending us downward pressure. So we want those things to flip. So we're going to look for those crosses coming up for the bounce. Moving on to the Doge. Doge have been hanging out right here pretty much past couple of days. We are support at the 0.2948. Still have that resistance set up at the 0.3477. And we'll move on now to Litecoin, LTC, USD. Hey, if you're out there, say hello in the chat or hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, ring a bell, do something, stay active. Okay, I'll shut up. 251.11 is your support, resistance 276.88. Moving on to Chainlink, LINK, USD. Chainlink, we're watching this one because we do have that 12-day moving average curling up underneath us. Going to send us up through the 26 for the cross, so watching that very closely. So support down there at the 35.963. Resistance there, 38.70 for LINK USD. Here we're looking at Stellar XLM USD. Stellar pretty much sideways as well, so we're sitting there at the 0.490 for support and resistance up at the 0.5186. So tight in range, so we're going to keep an eye out for that explosion to be happening. Going to move on to Vechain. Vechain, pretty much the same thing. We have support at the 0.2285, resistance at the 0.2513. And everything in good shape, just light volume at the moment. Moving on to Vethor, VTHO USD, the Vechain token. 0.0202 still support, 0.0218 still the resistance we're looking to get through. Gonna try to get up through there and close above for continuation to the upside there. We'll move on now to FILUSD. Bill is very lightly traded at the moment and not much action at the moment as well. So 151.01 your support, 158.842 to look to get through that and above that 26-day moving average up above there for bullish continuation. So looking on the STORJ USD, almost identical support at the 1.876. Resistance at that $2 round psychological number on that previous high underneath the 26-day moving average. We're moving on to IOTA, Internet of Things. We are above the 100-day moving average, which is good for us bulls. So looking for IOTA to hold support at the 2.056 and resistance 2.2696 up there as we try to climb up through sales targets here. We have laid out for us. COMP USD comp had a good candle within the last 12 hours going on here. So we're looking now at support 444.99. Got through those moving averages, so trying to close above there. And watching this 12-day for the cross to send us to the upside. So resistance up at the 509.351. Let's have some attention for basic attention coin, BAT USD. Token for the Brave browser. So we're looking at 1.222 and resistance at the 1.2896 for BAT. Ethereum Classic. We have tightening range here, so watch out for this one. That may have an explosion coming as well. So looking down there at 31.426 for support and resistance 35.458. And moving on to XEM, known as DEM. XEM USD, we have 0.358 support and 0.385 resistance for DEM. Moving on to MANA USD, MANA. MANA Ray, looking at 1.328 support, 1.429 resistance for MANA USDC. ZIL USD, having a look at support at 1.17, I should say. I always say that every time I have it. Sorry. 0.1743 support, 0.1977 or 1977 is resistance. Moving on to NU USD. Still in the red for the day, breaking through this support, so keep an eye out if you are in this particular one. We're going to look down here for this low to hold out for us. Everything's flashing and oh my goodness, this is so funny. I wish you could be here. Oh, you are. We're live. Okay, 0.4568 support and 0.499 resistance. We'll move on to NMR USD. Looking down on top of that, we're looking on top of that 100-day moving average. Support 73.121 and resistance up at 77.93 for NMR. We'll look at the graph token GRT USD. A quick check here to make sure we are still live. It looks that way. So looking at support 1.532, resistance 1.6609. And let's have a look at UNI. Uniswap is in the green, up 7.31% as we talked about this morning. So looking for, we gotta have a new support level, so watch out. We may want to give some of this back here. So put support down to 33.26. And we're going to run that stop loss right up underneath that 100-day moving average so that we don't give all of that back. If you wanted to bring it on up tighter, you could just kind of trail along if you're able to sit there at the computer. And your resistance level sitting up there at the 35.712. AAVE USD green for the day, up 2.12%. Falling through support though, so watch out for that guy. We don't have much of a parachute underneath, so we're looking at support 355.44 and still have that resistance. Couldn't get through that 100-day moving average at 384.91. So let's look at MKR on the leaderboard today, up 16.06%, starting to fall. Looking at support 3946.04 and got resistance at the 4129.71, and we almost got up to that all-time high. We actually did. We did set an all-time high today, I do believe. We did. Wonderful. So keep an eye out for MKR USD. We'll have a look at audio. Audio not doing as well. We are in a slight downtrend, so keep an eye out for that. Starting to trail off and give some back here. We don't like giving nothing back. Audio support at the 1.773 and resistance 1.944. Looking at CHZ USD. CAC USD. Come on, computer. Stay with me. We have support at the 0.526 and resistance at the 0.57. Bringing that stop loss just underneath that 100-day moving average. Moving on to, here comes the Fire Brigade. THETA USD. Support 11038 and resistance 12.245. And stop loss coming in tight here as we're starting to fade a little bit here this afternoon. I wanted to get in here early for you because it looks like we're starting to drop. So looking on to ENJ USD. ENJB USD, I should say. 2.53043 is support, 2.79172 is resistance. So wrap it up here with Harmony 1 like we always do. Always like to be in Harmony. Harmony 1. That's your commercial. Now you've been brainwashed. You get support at 0.1128 and resistance at the 0.1249 for Harmony 1. We'll wrap up here, have a look at Bitcoin dominance, still trailing off. Still trailing slightly off. We're down to 51.48%, so that puts us down another 1.24% for the Bitcoin dominance market cap percentage. And then we'll wind up here with the total crypto market cap right there at the 2 trillion. Starting to come back on us the way we like it, 1.995 as indicated here on TradingView. Well, folks, that does it for me for the Crypto Happy Hour. I'll be here with you bright and early in the morning time as we will cover over the charts, and we'll see you then. I appreciate you stopping by. Have a wonderful evening.